Okay, is this working? I can't even see if my mic is moving. Is my mic moving? I hope. Hello? Can everybody hear me? Hey CCG, hey Robski, hey Breaker19. What you doing on that? Hey Galdzine Rebber, I hope I said that right. Hey Cyberpunk, catch you on your lunch break. Yeah, I'm still messing with things here, trying to find my own link to the stream. Let's see, live streaming, yes. I got a couple things I want to talk about. You're going to hear some background noise. You can probably hear my air conditioner. I don't know why. What are we doing? Well, I've been meaning to do this for like 5 weeks, like since before the start of the Johnny Amber trial. But first I wanted to give you guys a channel update and what's going on with the channel, what's going on with me. Right now I am kind of tied up with the Amber Johnny trial, and I didn't expect it to tie me as much as it has. I am writing while I'm watching, so there is that. And I'm doing some other things while I'm organizing things for the channel and so forth while I'm watching. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm looking at the chat. I can't type in the chat yet, but yeah, hi phone. I should actually see if the phone can get in. Since my computer seems to be saying, let you watch your own stream. Music is a little loud. I can take care of that. I think 35 is about where I normally keep it for Horror Honeys and for Traveler's Tavern. Not sure if I'm saying voyeurism or if I'm really interested. Okay. Is that any better? I'm hoping that's better. Yes, I know my voice is really soft, and I try. I have it turned all the way up, just so y'all know it. So, first thing, I need to apologize to everybody for last year. I know it kind of turned up with nothing after the Ides of March video, and I was working on things. I was not doing a lot physically, and then my housemate died, and I got sick, and things just kept happening. So I'm really sorry about last year and the lack of content for last year. So that's number one. Plans for 2022. I'm trying to work so that I have at least one video out a week. Now, obviously, this is probably not going to happen until after the Johnny Amber trial because, well, every time I say I'm going to work on it, something happens and I get tied up in other things. So, yeah, life gets in the way. Exactly, Robski. Let me see. YouTube is telling me that we're good. Still not giving me a link. I don't know why it's not giving me a link. I have little index cards with all this stuff on it. I'm not sure of day and time. I'm thinking Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe Saturday. I don't know. I think Tuesday or Wednesday is usually the best for me. Tuesday is normally a day that I might. Sunday and Tuesday are usually days that I can put things together. If I can get out of bed on Sunday, because sometimes Sunday is just dead to the world. But So I'm thinking Wednesday might be the best, and in the afternoon sometime. Not positive on that, but we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to get a process in place so that y'all know what's coming up with the videos. My desire is to have a Mina Reads come out the first week of the month, Mina Talks the second week, Mina Narrates the third week, and then I'm going to have a series on the fourth week of the month. And I'll tell you more about Mina Reads and Mina series when we get to that. I haven't got to that yet. So series will be a long story, so it'll be in parts. Like, I've got one from Timothy Duran that's 3 parts, so that will be a 3-part series. Obviously, it will be on the 4th of the month, and I'm going to try to have 3 series going at the same time. I'm going to try, okay? So, like this month, you would get Timothy Duran. Next month you would get, this is not actually set in stone on who it's going to be. Next month you would get, okay, echo in my ear. Echo in my ear. Yeah. Okay, come on, let me mute. Can y'all hear the echo? I can hear the echo. I don't know if it's just me. I hear myself talking. That's kind of weird. Okay, live chat is on. You might get Shadow Swimmer 77's Wicker Home Saga next week, and the next month, and the following month you'll get Rando Calrissian's series that he promised I could do. But yeah, that's something I'm working on getting set up. CCG, I was going to do your poem for Mother's Day, and it didn't quite happen, obviously. But I'm still working out all these little things, and I will be putting as much of this information as I can in the description in case you want to come back and look at it, or because I definitely will come back and look at it. The long-awaited St. Patrick's Day story is out, and I hope you all enjoyed it. The music I had, once I got the music that I wanted, everything seemed to be against me getting that out, and I ended up doing y'all probably recognize this, I ended up doing the Banshees cries and songs myself, because I couldn't find anything online to make the right Banshees sounds that I wanted. So yeah, I did get a tribute to Schrödinger's cat out, as y'all probably saw. I've got another one out to a dear friend of mine, Buddha J. I'm working on getting things together for that. I got to get more pictures. You guys don't know him, but he was my boss and my coworker when I was doing internet radio, and he is a dear friend as well. And his stepson and my daughter dated for a while and are still best friends. So they actually both named their first daughters the same name, not even discussing it with the other one. So they're a really close family to ours, and I feel like I need to do something for Jay as well. Sushi and the Banshees. I think I would get copyright struck for Sushi and the Banshees. The music is from Pretzel, and it's Way Away by Sleepy Fish from their CD Everything Fades to Blue, or their online, whatever it's called. I don't know, what do we call them now? They don't have albums anymore. Anyway, we are, as of this morning, for Pretzel Rocks. It's a program that will stream YouTube safe music. It'll also, most Twitch, it's set up for Twitch streamers, but most you can use it for YouTube as well if you set it to YouTube safe music. And I use it when I'm recording the Horror Honeys episodes, which we're recording now, and I also use it when I'm streaming the Traveler's Tavern on Saturday. So yeah, it's a neat little program. Sometimes it irritates me, but you know, programs do that occasionally. Yeah, pretzels sound good right now too. Yes. Okay, back to where was I? We are 4 subs away from 500 subs. And I've said this a couple of times. I don't know how many people have remembered it, but my 500 sub special will be bloopers from the beginning, when I started keeping bloopers, until the end of last year. And I've already started one for this year. That will probably 1,000. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet on that one, but it will be the bloopers for 2019 through 2021. And yeah, bloopers. It'll be fun. You guys get to hear me screw up and make noises, and die laughing at my own stupidity. And yes, Scooby, I know. Next subscription target after 500, I don't know, honestly. Guys, can you guys help me with that? Anybody got any ideas for that? Normally I would say 750. At least in my mind, I'm saying 750. Why won't you show? There you go. Pretzels. This week, I kind of had an allergic reaction. I know some of you that have been at the Johnny Amber trial with me know that I was complaining of an earache. I put in a pair of new earrings, and they're supposed to be hyperallergenic, and I had an allergic reaction to them. So, not gonna wear those earrings again. I'm gonna have to probably give them to my granddaughter. See if she has the same problem. If she does, then I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Process live streams. I'm gonna put 750. 750 sound good to you for the next? I think so. I'm gonna write it down. Don't know what I'll do for 750. But I'll think about it. I'll come up with something. I have to put out the bloopers far enough that I have time enough to collect the bloopers for a year at least. So, yeah. I've been thinking about doing some live streams showing my processes for making video, from preparing the story all the way through getting it recorded, and some of putting the video together, because for me, putting the video together could take days because of the way I do it, and just let y'all see kind of what I do. So um, actually, those of you who know Tug, that umbrella guy, I am wearing one of his Amica Cream t-shirts right now. When he put him out and he said he was giving it to charity, I couldn't resist. You know, I'm a sucker for charity. I wish I hadn't done it, but hey, it's already done, right? Yes, my cell phone is turned off right now, so I can't get cell calls right now. I'm working on getting it turned back on. I'm having trouble accessing some of my YouTube stuff because I made a thumbnail for this particular live stream and I can't get it because it's passworded behind my Canva account. So I'll work on that. But I did take those earrings out and it is clearing up. It was my ear was actually swelling up. Isn't that horrible? Am I talking too fast? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm rambling and I'm talking too fast. I have a collab in mind. Swedish Mom, hi sweetheart. Hugs. I'm planning to do a collab for some of the writers and writer narrators, and I'm thinking only about 5, maybe 6. I'm trying to decide what the time span should be, and the other question is, I wasn't planning on putting a limit on how long they were. Hi Outroom. I'm doing good, Swedish Mom. I'm so happy to see you. It's been a while. Miss you. I hope your health is getting better, sweetie. I haven't. If you've listened to us on the Traveler's Tavern, you've heard me talk about this with Ray Beeman and a couple of the other authors. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 male authors. I'd like to have 2 female authors and myself, so that'd be females doing writing as well. I just need how long a time span would be proper to allow people to have time to write, and if they are narrate it and send it to me so that I can post it on the channel. I think this would be a fun thing to do for authors. Unfortunately, we lost an author last week. I'm still in shock. For those of you who don't know, Just Plain Creepy passed away. I don't know anything more than that other than he passed away in his sleep. I had been talking to him the day before he passed, and it took me for a loop. It really did. I think this week's Traveler's Tavern we were going to talk about him and kind of dedicate it to him, but I'm not sure. I have to check again with PA Nightmares. Just Plain Creepy, JPC. He's a narrator here, and I don't know what's going to happen with his channel. All I know is he's gone. He's passed away. His daughter posted on Twitter to let us all know. So I've got to come up with the time span, and like I said, I've got 3 male authors if they can do it. 2 of them have said yes. One, I haven't actually gotten a chance to talk to him about it, but I'm planning to. If he can't do it, I'll come up with somebody else. I may talk to Casey, We're Alien, see if she wants to do it, but she's got a new baby, and if you guys have seen that baby, she's all so cute. She's a little dragon. I swear she is. Me and Mina Reads. I know I've been talking about Mina Reads since I started the channel. The channel was actually supposed to start with Mina Reads and has yet to put anything out on it. You know what? Just because Swedish Mom, you just gave me an idea. Hold on. Yes, Demented Maniac went to heaven too, and he was the last of like five deaths that I went through right there in that same little space of time, and it was really, really hard. Schrödinger's cat was the first. Demented Maniac was like the last one of them, and I mean, that was a very short space of time. I got it right here. That's what I want. I'm going to put this in the chat. This is... I don't have to have that. I can go right here. The first thing I thought about with Demented was where are his boys? Are his boys okay? His boys were young, very young, and that yeah, that hurts. This is Just Plain Creepy's link. If you want to check him out, I presume his family has access to the channel and still has a way to get. I think he was demonetized. I think he was monetized, so they would still have a way to get proceeds from anybody that goes and views the channel. I know Schrödinger's family is still getting proceeds, so I would presume it would be kind of the same thing, maybe. Let's see where Mina Reads. I was going to start with the Grimm brothers with Mina Reads, but over the past, since February, I've been thinking maybe I want to start with something else and then pepper in Grimm's fairy tales and the other authors that I want to bring into that, including you know, Charles Dickens and my eyes drift over here to the other side of the screen. L. Frank Baum, H.P. Lovecraft, Mary Shelley, Victor Hugo, Bram Stoker, Agatha Christie, Lewis Carroll, Washington Irving, Edith Wharton, Edgar Allan Poe, Shirley Jackson, Hans Christian Andersen, Jonathan Swift. The list goes on. Obviously, I've got a very long list of people that I want to do. You have a great weekend, Swedish Mom. But that's going to be peppered in with this, and I think I can do this other until I get what I want for each one of the authors going there. So I hope that y'all will bear with me still. Sorry about that chair. I have to keep moving around in it a little bit, or I will, it'll hurt. So I'll be peppering in the authors. Yeah, H.G. Wells is on my list. Oscar Wilde, Upton Sinclair, Herman Melville, John Milton. Okay. See you later, Cyberpunk. Robert Louis Stevenson. I've even got some Penny Dreadful or half Penny Dreadfuls that I want to do as well. So yeah, the list is so long. I just if I listed them all, I'd be here for another week. Um, so we're not going to list them all. But what I want to do is I want to start by bringing in some government and historical documents. I haven't heard of that one, but I will look him up and I will see if I can do him. Of course, it won't work. If I can do him with okay, let me write these down. If I can do them, if they are public domains with their stories, I will be able to do them. If I can't, I will see how close they are to being public domain and see if I can work them in once they are. Okay, I added those two. H.G. Wells is already on the list, so. What I want to start, and I'm going to start with the Declaration of Independence. I'm going to start with the U.S., obviously. I'm going to start with the Declaration of Independence. And then I want to do some of the information around the creation of the Declaration and its authors and the people that signed it. And it's not going to be a whole history lesson. That would take too long. But I do want to give a little bit of the history of why the Founding Fathers felt like they needed to send this message to King George and give the point that all men are created equal. Yes. And you know, go into the actual words so that people realize, you know, the Constitution does not get into life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I want to show that difference. And I'll also probably do the Pledge of Allegiance. And then the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the other amendments. There are 27 total amendments. The first 10 are the Bill of Rights, and 11 through 27 are also amendments, but with one being redacted. But they're all included in that, and I want to do all of those. I've got it all written down right here, but I'm not going to go into all of it. And there's a bunch of other things. I was wondering if y'all would be interested in Supreme Court cases, and of course I'd be reading them. I'm not going to give you any legal commentary on it because I'm not a lawyer. I don't have that. I can give you historical information because that's stuff that I can look up and I can study and find, but the legal commentary is not something I can give you because I'm not a lawyer. If I got some of LawTube in here to talk about it with me, and we did a live stream for it, or we did a collab for it, that's possible. But again, I don't want to get into, you know, fights over, say, Roe v. Wade, or the overturning of Roe v. Wade, or the non-overturning of Roe v. Wade, or anything like that. I just don't want to get into the political realm. This is going to be just the documents and the history around them as far as I can. I do have the Federalist Papers, or Federalist Letters, depending on who you talk to. I do want to go through those because it gives you an idea of what the Founding Fathers were thinking. Did you know that the Founding Fathers did think of a case where the U.S. might have a civil war? They thought about that. They worried about that. They tried to put things in place to prevent that from happening. Obviously, it didn't work. But the beautiful thing about the U.S. Constitution is that it's a living document. It's not complete. It is a living document. It is a document that we can, it's a very hard thing to do, but we can amend, we can change, and we can learn from just on itself. It's not very long either, guys. I mean, you'd think that some of the people that say that they have read the Constitution and are espousing its great whatever, would have read it at least and know what it says instead of going around guessing at what it says. Your dream has come true. What do you... Oh. So the way that I've got... I'm not sure how I've got it right now. Let me write it down. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with the British too. I'm gonna get the Magna Carta and some of the other British and any of the ones I can in other countries that that I can find English translations for, because obviously I'm an English speaker and I try to do other languages, but I'm not the best at them. I will write that one down. I'm better when I can practice. Enya Klina was, I can say it now. It took me months to be able to say it like that. Again, I said with the series, I'm going to rotate them. I think the Wicker Saga starts first, and then I believe I'm going to look on my sheet. The Wicker Saga starts first, then Rando Calrissian's Perception of Evil will be the following month, and then there's a series I've been dying to do by Timothy Duran, and I will have some other narrators I'm planning on having to help me on that. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that right now, but that will happen. And I'm curious about other countries' laws and what they. No, I know Canada has some as well. May I ask where you're located? I am in southern Louisiana. There's a lot of history down here with different countries, and one of my favorite things has always been to go down to New Orleans and or over to New Orleans and sit in the park there in front of St. Louis Cathedral and just listen to the accents of the people walking by, because there's so many different accents. Just even when it's not tourists, just with the people that live in this area, there are so many accents. It's beautiful to listen to. Yeah, also, I have a new icon, a new avatar to put out, and this was made by Simon Minchner. You're probably going to start seeing it this Saturday with the Traveler's Tavern. Oh, Zurich. Oh, hello. Great to have you here. I lost my train of thought. Like I said, I've gone through my cards. I am working on getting some. I did an updated graphics for my banner, and when I tried to put it up, YouTube didn't show what I wanted it to show of the updated graphics. So I've got to figure out how to change it so that it shows what I want everybody to see on all of the different devices that you can use YouTube on. It's almost 8 p.m. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to be wrapping this up in just a few minutes. Like I said, this was meant to be a short live stream. I have been obviously watching the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Natalie Lawyer Chick put out a tweet earlier that said if you are still an Amber Heard supporter and you haven't been actually looking at what she's been saying and what she's been giving us as evidence and her stories, because her stories have a multitude of inconsistencies just within themselves. You know, the stair story, she's in the back, she's behind, she's in front, she's behind, she's in front, she's left, she's right. And then Whitney, and guys, I don't have anything against Whitney. Whitney is a victim here as much as Johnny. I believe she is scared to death of her sister. Thank you for the subscription. I gotta get a little thing to do something when people subscribe. That's something else I'm working on, is getting little things for when I... Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I think it's the... I think it's... Try something. I think it is the... the font. That's not good. What did it do? Let me try changing the font. And I'm getting a reminder, today is my mother's birthday. For those of you who have mothers, please, oh, that's not good. Let your mothers know how much you love them. My mother has passed away. And I miss her, especially on today. I will work on that. I don't know why. See, I changed fonts and it doesn't seem to be making a difference. Can y'all see that changed font? Sock Goblin! Oh my gosh, you exist! Wasn't sure you still existed, man. Hoi hoi. If I make it a little bit bigger, I think that's going to be a problem. I don't want to go that much bigger. I'll see if I can figure out what's going on with the text there. I don't know what it is doing. Need to try to make it clearer, and that... Oh, well, that made a difference. I don't know if you can see that, but that made a difference. Go back to Blessed Day. Now it kind of looks like it's digitalized. That's weird. Yeah. My mom had dementia at the end, but it was caused by, it wasn't Alzheimer's, it was caused by a different disease that she had. she never actually came back from the last stroke she had. She was barely conscious between. And I couldn't make it to get there before she left, before she passed. And I did make it to the funeral. I had some very close, loving friends that helped, and family that helped me get up there for her funeral. Sorry. Okay, warning to everybody in the chat. Sop Goblin is a jokester. He likes putting jokes in and making everybody laugh, so he will be probably putting some jokes in as he's warning us right now. He has a new, not yet stale joke. Let's see, another thing sorry, I'm trying to... The other two subjects. Horror honeys. Why do Norwegian ships have barcodes? Because they Scandinavian. Oh. Is that what's called a dad's joke? Is that what they call that? That really does look digitized, doesn't it? Thanks, Goblin. Thanks. Horror Honeys. Horror Honeys has gone to recorded videos mode. Bansheeba is having some problems right now. I'm not going to get into what the problems are or what the issues are. I will ask everybody to please send her positive vibes. Her and her son need them right now. If you know of a lawyer in South Dakota, can you have them get in touch with me? I don't think we have any in LawTube that are from South Dakota. But yeah, she kind of needs a lawyer, and we do have several episodes up. We may record this week, depending on how she's doing. It's been a rough week for her, and we didn't like not having everybody together. Cheers and have a good day. I'm actually really surprised at how close I am to 500. But we will be, so keep your eye out on Disomnify to see the ones we've already recorded, and the ones that we've got coming up when we get them up there. The Traveler's Tavern. Yeah, we miss doing lives too. I will tell you, we do miss doing lives, but Disomnified is having some problems right now, and lives are just not possible at the moment. We will see if we can do them in the future occasionally. We derail ourselves with bacon now. Let's see. Traveler's Tavern. I can't really tell you what's coming up because PA Nightmares is the one that takes care of our lineup. And I believe this week he wanted to do a dedication to Just Plain Creepy, because he and Just Plain Creepy were really close. And so it may not be that, it may be something else. So keep your eyes open for that over on the Nevermore Collective. And keep your eyes here because, like I said, I've got lots of fun stuff coming. Yes, I am Justice for Johnny Depp. Yes, I am kind of bringing back an old one. I don't know how many of y'all remember this, but there was one that when I was a teenager was really big, and it was because of our president in the U.S., but it was Trust But Verify, which goes along with Listen and Investigate. And I think that goes a long way. It's Trust But Verify. Make sure that you have the facts. Don't always jump to don't jump to what you automatically hear as being true. Verify the facts. I don't like the way that they keep bringing up Marilyn Manson. Whether Marilyn Manson has his own struggles he's dealing with right now, and I'm not going to get into that right now. But he's not the boogeyman, and he's not a party to this case. And it's like anytime they think that they're losing the audience, they bring up Marilyn Manson. He's the boogeyman. He's, this figure that, and yes, Marilyn Manson has cultivated this persona that is someone that we know and some people fear. But it is not, he's not the boogeyman. He's not someone that, from everything I've heard from people other than those accusing him of things, people that have just been in his life. And like I said, I'm in the Trust But Verify mode with him right now. But from what I'm seeing, he's not as guilty of the things that you think that he's been accused of. Just from what I'm seeing now. Again, I will be looking further into that, and I may even watch the defamation suit, although I know it's going to be a while before it is actually in court. Alright, so I'm going to end this. I hope that gives you guys an idea of where we stand with everything, and that you all will have a good day, and see you, Sock Goblin. And I will see you soon, hopefully, with something new. Thank you all for your support and your love. I love y'all, and be safe in all that you do, and see you soon.